Hey, it's Csaba and welcome back. In this lesson, we're going to talk about crafting a high converting message. Let's assume you found the right message for the right audience. That's already half the battle. But there are many small details that can mean the difference between an average and an awesome conversion rate. Again, the specifics vary between industries and specific brands, but there are a few important rules of thumb to remember. Rule number 1 is that less is more. Your customers shouldn't have to struggle to grasp your message right away. Rather, they should immediately understand the value of your offer. When it comes to writing a copy for your website, simplicity is king. You definitely don't want your visitors to get confused about what the words in your headline or pop-up mean. Keeping your copy as short as possible is the primary way of ensuring comprehensibility. Your visitors will understand your message best if it only contains the words you need to get your point across. It's also important to have as few call to actions as possible, each of which should be clear and consistent with the messages you are sending. If you want to craft an effective CTA, a simple sign me up or send my discount now usually does the trick. Rule number 2 is to be human. It's always worth remembering that your visitors are humans and humans are emotional. And to engage with them, the best thing you can do is to get over your fear of the F word, which is feel. Depending on your goals, you can trigger the right emotion with your messages. Like if you are trying to encourage them to make a charitable donation, you could use words and images that connect your message to your audience's hearts. You can also be more human and likable by speaking the language of your target audience. If you are selling to a young audience, feel free to use slang, but you won't want to use it for the 65+ demographic. It is also true for images, which brings us to the topic of design. Rule number 3 is to use a clear design that puts focus on your main value proposition. Never use images without a clear reason that goes beyond just making your messages look better. Use images to support the message itself, rather than to just grab attention. Choose images that reinforce, or at least don't contradict, what your copy is saying. Mismatched text and images are confusing because your visitors won't know which message to focus on. Another strategy is to insert visual elements like arrows that point towards the call to action button. An arrow encouraging visitors to click here will always increase the salience of your CTA button, but be careful, it also increases the noise, so use it only sparingly. Rule number 4 is to be consistent with your design. While it might be easy to pick a pop-up template that somewhat resembles your website design, having it match exactly in terms of fonts, colors, and overall style will make both the results and the customer experience much better. It's even more important if you are using multiple personalized messages on your website. Having a chaotic mix of random embedded and overlay messages will make the visitor feel confused and disoriented. Once you've cut down your copy to just include the essential parts, and made sure that all your copy and images are consistent with your website and also with each other, you have a powerful message in your hands. And that's the end of Module 3. In the last module, we'll talk about evaluating the effectiveness of your personalization efforts. I see you there!